Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank Mularcik, and in this video we're going to be looking at my growth portfolio that I have with M1 Finance, just checking in on it and seeing how it's been doing this past month. So as you can see here, it's right around $533.53, which is, pretty small for an investment portfolio. But as you can see here in the activity, I basically only deposit $10 a week, which is, pretty low, a pretty low amount, considering all things. So within the past month, nothing too crazy has happened. We did get a dividend of about 18 cents from VGT at the beginning of October, and then we also had this fee here of 3 cents, and it's an ADR fee, which I believe has to do with owning foreign companies. So in this portfolio I own Spotify, which is from Sweden, Shopify from Canada, and Jumia, and I'm not exactly sure where they're based. I think officially they're based in Germany. I'm not positive on that one, even though they do most of their business in Africa. So it's probably from one of those companies. I'm not exactly sure which one, or maybe all three. But unfortunately, that is one of the things that sometimes comes with investing, in international companies. But that's fine. It's only 3 cents, and then we're making our deposits here and making our trades. So this trade, most recently, we bought all 11 of our companies. M1 Finance just sort of does that for us, which is pretty cool. I don't have to do anything manually here. So if we go back and look at the portfolio, we're at $533, and we're up about $13 or 5%, but that does not include any referral bonuses I've gotten, which has been super helpful as well. So if we look down over here at the individual holdings, we have VGT, which the total value of that one is actually getting pretty close to $100, which is pretty cool. That one's about 17% of the portfolio and up about 20%. The next one here is ARK, the ARK Innovation ETF. It's about 10% of the portfolio and it's down about 10%. Really nothing too crazy going on with this one, just slowly and steadily recovering, I think. And then Shopify, about 9% of the portfolio. This one's up about 17%. Obviously, with e-commerce, they have been doing very well the past few years. Amazon here, pretty much breaking even on Amazon. Their stock has obviously been pretty much flat over the past year, which is fine. It's going to happen. But that's about 9% of the portfolio. Google up about 41% on this one. This one is 9% of the portfolio, which is super exciting to see. They have been making a lot of money for sure from all their various platforms. PayPal here, this one, has sort of tanked a little bit, about 20% down in the past month, I think. So they're down about 18% for me right now, which is about 8% of the portfolio. And Tesla, this one's pretty interesting. The past 6 months or so, this one's been down pretty substantially, and now we're up 43%. It's about almost 8% of the portfolio, and actually if we look at it, the price is $900, which I had no idea Tesla stock price was that high. I thought we were still in like the $600 range or $700 range, but even over the past month it's gone from around $750 to over $900, which is pretty insane. I definitely did not know that that was even happening. So I'm happy to see that for sure. I don't think that's sustainable for that to continue going up into the next few months, but we'll see what happens with that one. Tesla always likes to, be unpredictable, so who knows what will happen. Adobe, about $27 invested there. They're about 5% of the portfolio, and they're up about 34%. Spotify up just a few percent, around 5%, and they are about 5% of the portfolio. Definitely a company that makes a lot of money, but I definitely think the stock price is probably a bit overvalued right now. But I do want to own some of the company so that eventually, I'll just keep buying in little bit by little bit, and eventually I think the stock will do well for me. I think I will make some money from it, so that's what really counts to me. With Square here, this is about 5% of the portfolio, and they're up about 10% for us. MasterCard, pretty much just breaking even, up about 2%. They're about 5% of the portfolio. Visa as well, about 5% of the portfolio, but they have done slightly better for me, up about 7.5%. So that's interesting to see. And then Jumia here, again, big loser, about 5% of the portfolio, and they're down about 55%. It's just a matter of time, I think, for Jumia, and I'm just being patient with this one. But I think in the long term, they're gonna do good things, and they are doing good things. But they're just having some struggles with growing their revenues for the sake of profitability. So that's something to keep an eye on for sure over the next few years. But overall, I think they have a bright future ahead of them with that e-commerce business in Africa. And I just want to mention M1 Finance's referral program because I personally think it's a great platform. It's super easy for me to use, and I never really have to, check up on my investments at all. So if you do want to sign up, you can use my link down below, and you'll actually get $30 when you sign up, which I'll get $30 as well. But when you have to deposit $100 into your account, I believe, before you can get that money. But that's a pretty cool program they have. And to me, it almost seems like this portfolio is growing super quickly, which kind of sounds like a stupid thing to say because it's only at $500 and we started the year off with, $100. So it's really growing pretty slowly over time. But, I just deposit my few bucks every week, and, it's not a lot of money for me. So, I don't really notice it coming out of my bank account that much. And I don't really check up on the portfolio. So, one month it's maybe $450, and the next month it's $530. So that's a big jump because I'm not really paying attention to it that much. So that's one of the reasons I do like M1 Finance so much. It's just pretty easy for me to just put this on autopilot and let it do its thing without me having to really pay attention that much, which, when you're investing, that can be a good thing because you don't have to pay attention very much. But sometimes that can definitely be a bad thing if you're not actually paying attention to what you're investing in and at what prices. But with these companies, I'm definitely focused on, the very long term for them. So I'm not really worried about short-term price fluctuations all that much. So let me know what you guys think of this portfolio. If you guys do have any suggestions, I'll definitely take that into account. And I just want to thank you for watching to the end of the video. I really do appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one.